It's your girl, Minh Anh here. The promising sequel was back, everyone.
Wait a minute, who are you?
Hello, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nguyễn Nguyen Minh Anh. I'm currently a junior at Central University. My major is English linguistics. Like for those who don't know, this is my second vlog. Like I mentioned, this is like kind of like the sequel to my previous vlog, in which I visited some of the places in the west of Vietnam. Like if you haven't watched it, click on the link below. And for now, this vlog, we are going to explore some of the places in the Central Highlands of Vietnam. So what are we waiting for? Let's get into it. On the first day, we moved from Saigon University to Nha Trang. And on the second day, we left from Nha Trang to Hòn Trong Promontory and Hội Quán Nha Trang. And then we went straight to the Wind Strait, then arrived at Quy Nhơn City to stay for a night. On the third day, we departed from Quy Nhơn to Da Nang. But before settling in our hotel, we visited the Marble Mountains. On day 4, we stayed at Da Nang for the morning. And in the afternoon, we visited Hoi An. And the next day, day 5, from Da Nang, we went to Tuy Hòa. And from day 6, we left Tuy Hòa and went back to Nha Trang. We visited the Christ the King Church and the Institute of Oceanography. Then we arrived at Đà Lạt, and on day 7 we visited the 4 places at Đà Lạt: Đà Lạt Railway Station, King Ba Đại Palace, Domaine de Marie, and Lang Biang. And on our last day we visited Trúc Lâm Monastery before we went back to Saigon.
Lần đầu tiên trái thanh long có trong vị tao, lần đầu tiên vì thanh long mang theo lời hứa tình yêu.
Hello, Minh Anh.
Hello.
Minh Anh number 1 is back, everyone. Yeah! On 5:30, we started to move from our university to Nha Trang. But on the first day, we didn't do anything. We just spent most of our time sitting on our couch the entire day. At approximately 7 or 7:30, we stopped for breakfast. This is my breakfast, Bún Bò. Bún Bò is the best dish in the whole world.
2 hours later.
We also stopped for Canal Beach for lunch as well. You know what? The beach is glistering, but also very sunny. Better put on sunscreen when you get there.
1 eternity later.
We arrived at our hotel at noon, and after that we participated in a team building activity. We had a lot of fun, yeah, but this is the only picture that has my face in it, since our tour guide didn't send us any footage. Yep. In the evening that day, we visited Trầm Hương Tower. The tower is an impressive sightseeing place with a unique architecture for everyone to take pictures. Right next to it is the beach. Yay, a place for you to chill and relax. Now it is time for my first interview. Hi, how are you?
I am fine.
How long have you been here in Vietnam?
In Vietnam, about 1 weekend,
Oh.
1 week.
Oh.
Now have arrived to Nha Trang
Oh.
today, a few hours.
Oh.
We was in Hanoi, it's the capital of Vietnam. It's most beautiful place in Asia because we were in Bangkok, in Siem Reap, Cambodia, and now we are in Vietnam. It's really a beautiful place.
Like right now, how do you feel about this place?
It's a 10 of 10.
Oh, 10 out of 10.
It's really beautiful. And I think it's the best place in Asia to visit. It's number 1 place to visit in Vietnam.
Okay. So in the future, like you have visited this place, but
Yes.
So in the future, would you recommend like your family and your friends to come visit Vietnam or Nha Trang here?
Yes, of course.
Um,
Everyone.
We also visited the night market. You know, the market has a lot of stalls which sells clothes, accessories, and other stuff. However, this place is quite expensive though, as foreigners come to this place a lot, so the prices are for the foreigners. Hi everyone, it's a new day. We checked out our hotel and then we kicked off to Hội Quán Vịnh Nha Trang and Hòn Trong Promontory. At Hội Quán, you get to enjoy a musical section of Vietnamese traditional musical instruments such as đàn bầu, đàn tranh, đàn đá, and more, performed by the most skilled musicians of Vietnam. Then we got to see the Hong Chong Promontory, which is right next to it. Hong Chong Promontory comprises of two clusters of rocks. One is Hong Chong, means husband in Vietnamese, and the other one is called Hong Vợ, means wife in Vietnamese. Another interesting thing is that Chong is also stacked or piled up in English. As you can see here, the large rock piled up on each other. Moving on to our next location, Eo Gió, or also called Wind Strait, located in the east of Phu Mai Peninsula, around 20 kilometers from Quy Nhơn City in Vĩnh Linh Province. Eo Gió Strait is notable for its azure sea, untouched nature, and majestic mountains and clear blue sky.
Oh, it's actually windy. It is very windy here. Now I know why it's called Eo Gió. Eo Wind.
The big rocks in the beach are the rest stop for the tourists can admire the blue sea while listening to love songs of the sea created by the waves. And so anyway, we were unlucky because when we got to the top, it rained immediately, like really heavy. Do you know what comes after the combination between rain and wind? Yep, it's sickness. How do you feel right now? It's because of the wind or the rain. Fast forward to the evening, we visited the Nguyễn Tất Thành Square. Then we took a stroll around the city Quy Nhơn. Then we came across a beachside cafe to enjoy the sea view while playing werewolf with my friends. Goodbye Quy Nhơn and hello Da Nang. Ngũ Hành Sơn, or also called the Marble Mounts, is our first destination that day. The Marble Mounts is a group of 5 limestone peaks situated 7 kilometers from downtown Da Nang. The 5 cars, called Ngũ Hành Sơn in Vietnamese, are named after the 5 elements. Kim is metal, Thủy, water, Mộc, wood, Hỏa, fire, and Thổ is earth. Over the century, the Marble Mountains have held special significance for the people of Central Vietnam. To reach the summit, you will take the elevators or climb the stairs. If you choose to do the stairs, be careful because the marble steps tend to be very slippery. I know because I almost fell 5 times that day. Situated on the eastern side of the Water Mountains, the Linh Ứng Pagoda is an unmissable destination when visiting the Marble Mountains. Huy Khong Cave is one of the most magnificent and largest cave in the Marble Mountains. Due to its open and unique structure, the sunlight shines from the top of the cave on the Buddha statue, creating a spectacular scenery. Across the Water Mountains, you find Dan Hai Pagoda. This tiny pagoda is dedicated to Phật Di Lặc, has its own charming courtyard, and was rebuilt by the Nguyễn Dynasty King Minh Mạng for more than 400 years ago after falling into disrepair. A few hours later, we had dinner at the authentic Da Nang restaurant. They served us pork roast, which we had to prepare the roast ourselves. Well, you can see that I was struggling because I'm clumsy. Evening that day, we hired an electric car to see the Dragon Bridge, one of the most famous attractions at Da Nang. And if you happen to be in Da Nang, I suggest that you should visit the Dragon Bridge on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because there will be a Dragonfly show that day. The Dragon Bridge show was really impressive. You can see the kids next to me were thrilled. And now let's see what tourists thought about it. Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How long have you been here?
I arrived last November 27 from Ho Chi Minh, then going to Da Nang. I arrived yesterday night.
Oh, yesterday night.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like this place? Like at the first glance?
Yeah, I really like Vietnam because of the culture, the foods, the place. It's really clean, and the people how treat the tourists. They are very accommodating.
Oh, okay. Just about 30 minutes ago, there was a dragonfly.
Dragon,
Yeah. Did you like it?
The reason why I go here in Da Nang is to see the dragon fire.
Oh.
That's the reason actually.
Oh, okay.
It's really cool to see in person. I see in some social media, but I think I'm just here in Vietnam. I should go to Da Nang to see that also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beside the Dragonfly, the Dragon Bridge, what else in Da Nang do you like?
This morning, I never expect to be in Pagoda, and it's really, really great. And we go to the Pink Church, and we eat some very local food in Vietnam, in Da Nang. I forgot the name, sorry. We just drink coffee, very local coffee, some dripping or something.
The next time, if you have a chance, would you like to come here again?
Yeah, I do. And I'm sorry. Yeah, I do. I really like to come visit again here because Da Nang is really a calm and quiet place for me. I feel like very relaxed in this place.
How much would you rate this trip?
In Da Nang,
Yeah.
I think like 9 out of 10.
Okay. Would you recommend your friends or your family to come here?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Because you know I'm doing some vlogs and I will speak to them that you have to come to Da Nang and see the beauty of Da Nang.
All of these were energy consuming, so we decided to try a special local food. Wink wink. The KFC. Da Nang KFC somehow was more delicious than Saigon. What? How? Hello. In the morning, we had an exchange seminar at the hotel where we stayed, the Royal Lotus Hotel. Our hotel manager showed what it's like to organize a wedding or conference. We got to survey some of the rooms and the service here, like the fitness center, the spa, the rooftop swimming pool, and so on. Finally, we ended our seminar with a Q&A, the question and answer, with the hotel representatives. For those who don't know, my major is not about English, but it's also about tourism and hospitality. This exchange session is very helpful to us because it's provided us insight of our field and what we might do in the future. Woo! Hoi An! Yay! One of the most anticipated locations in our trip. Hoi An ancient town is located in Vietnam's Central Highlands province on the north bank near the mouth of Thu Bom River. Hoi An is an exceptionally well-preserved example of a Southeast Asian trading port, dating from the 15th to the 19th century and is recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. The Cantonese Assembly Hall is located in the center of Hoi An ancient town and is also a special religious place for the Chinese when they first settled here. In addition to being dedicated to spiritual beliefs, this assembly hall was the place where the Cantonese community held periodic gatherings to assist each other in businesses and daily activities. Stepping inside, visitors will notice a fountain in the center of the courtyard. It is adorned with a magnificent dragon statue that represents the legend of the carp jumping over the Dragon Gate. And the backyard is located behind the main hall and is accessible to visitors via the main hall's side path. Here you can see a very large portrait of Wang Wu hanging on the wall and a fountain carved with exquisite dragons. The An ancient town is the second place that we visited in Hoi An. It is one of the houses that is well preserved and allow tourists to visit Hoi An ancient town. It is not only a place marked by history of a prosperous time, but it's also the place that attracts tourists thanks to its unique architecture, a combination of ancient Vietnamese architecture and Chinese style. Up to now, there have been 6 generations living in this house, and every year it is restored to preserve almost intact the beauty of ancient era. Okay, my tour guide said that this mock drink here is hated by the owner of this house. I don't know why, but what he did was unacceptable according to the owner. So we're gonna grab a drink in front of the owner house. So I got mock drink right here. Let's see if it's good or not. It's so good. We continue our journey at Hoi An. We will give it time to explore Hoi An by ourselves. This is where you can see the Bridge of Lights and the Thu Bom River. If you're lucky enough to visit Hoi An during a full moon, then the Bridge of Lights will serve as a backdrop for hundreds of colorful lanterns. The streets in Hoi An were vibrant and vivid, and not to mention the decorative lanterns lit up the whole street as you walk. How are you guys right now?
Good, very good.
Oh, I'm very fine. How long have you been here?
I've been here so far like
15 days?
15 days, yeah, a bit more than 2 weeks. And we stay in total for like 3 weeks around, approximately.
We arrived the 20th.
Oh, 20th. Well, that's a very long time. Do you like Hoi An?
Yeah, we really like it.
It's a very cozy city.
Yeah. What do you like about Hoi An?
It's
The
like
architecture,
Architecture.
very cozy. The old town, we've only been here today, and it's very, yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
The atmosphere.
the atmosphere, like the lights during the evening. It's a very scenery, like very picturesque
Yeah.
scenery. It's really cool, and also very different from the cities that we saw. Like from Hanoi, it's like completely different. Like, it's like more cozy, authentic. Yeah,
Yeah. How much would you rate this trip at Hội An?
10 out of 10.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
like nine out of 10.
Yeah.
It's really cool country.
Yeah.
And nice people.
Very
Yeah.
nice people, very trustworthy people as well.
Yeah.
So you can really like travel like if you go like some countries like in Southern America, you constantly have to be careful that you don't get pickpocketed or something, or that you. But here, like the people are really nice. They're friendly, smiling all the time. They're really social,
Yeah.
and the country is super beautiful. The nature is really beautiful.
Later that evening, we got to try some specialty here, and boy, the food was tasty. About 8 or 9, we came to the local beach near our hotel for some karaoke. Because real karaoke places are too expensive for us. We can't afford that. We're just students. Where's our next location of the trip? We visited Nhân Phong Tower, a tower with exceptional architecture. The tower was inspired by Grenadier and the legend of 100 eggs and 100 children of Father Lạc Long Quân and Mother Ao Cơ. In the middle of the tower you can see here is a wind opening with the meaning of wind, thus the name Nhân Phong in Vietnamese. I suggest visiting Nhân Phong Tower between the evening and night because the light will be turned on. It will look better than in the morning. We also visited the Nhang Tower right after that. Nhang Tower is a mysterious an enchanting tower. The tower is a symbol of Champa culture, an ancient civilization that settled in this region before us. There is a famous local food right beneath the tower where we tried bánh bèo, one of the specialties of this place. Man, it's so good. Goodbye to Central. We are now heading to the Central Highlands of Vietnam. But before that, we stopped for some spot at Nha Trang since we didn't have much time the first day. We begin our day with Christ the King Cathedral. Its common name is Nha Trang Mountain Church or Nha Trang Stone Church. The Nha Trang Stone Church is the largest church in the city. The most attractive point of the church is that it was built based on the Gothic architecture and brought the uniqueness of French style. As you can see here, the most typical feature of Gothic architecture are the domes and spikes here.
Mommy, is that you?
I cannot believe how excited I was when visiting this place. The Institute of Oceanography is a must-visit place if you are a sea lover like me. This place, they have all kinds of marine species like small fishes, crustaceans, mollusks, and other marine organisms. Sharks are my all-time favorite. I mean, look at that face, it's so cute. Finally, we arrived at Đà Lạt. The first place we had to go was Đà Lạt Night Market. Like, it is one of the most popular places in Đà Lạt, and we knew we had to visit it and try the local food there. Then we followed our tour guide's recommendation to Cam Cafe, which sells the best but expensive avocado ice cream. Hi. Did you know that everyone in my university, including myself, have to register for our courses and classes? Like, we literally had to keep our eyes shut to our phones so we didn't start moving to 10:30. What a way to start a day. So anyway, King Bảo Đại Palace 1 is our first destination of the day. The King Palace is located on the windswept high hills, surrounded by the immense romantic pine trees. King Palace is considered to be one of the most unique architectural buildings, deeply marking the neoclassical European style, both magnificent, ancient, and attractive that stirs the human hearts. The palace's main owner was the Emperor Bảo Đại and Queen Nam Phương, the last king and queen of Vietnam feudal dynasty. It is also used to be the headquarters of President Ngô Đình Diệm. The second location of the day is Đà Lạt Railway Station. The Đà Lạt train station is a historical landmark that proudly holds the title of Vietnam's oldest railway station. Currently, the station is no longer part of Vietnam National Railway System, but it still remains a tourist attraction. Here displays the antique steam locomotives and the cafe housed inside the carriage. The romantic scenery and the ancient architecture of the station attract many people. Here they also offer you to try some exotic chocolate flavors. I tried so many samples those, and no shave of course. Of course, the trip wouldn't be complete without souvenirs, right? when I missed my parents, so I brought them a bunch of specialty treats. Alrighty then, let's not get sidetracked. We return to our coach and set to Domaine de Marie. The Domaine de Marie Church, or also called Mayan Church, is the home to the Roman Catholic nuns of the Mission of Charity. Actually, that's why many people think there's a feminine charm attached to the architecture of the church, especially the color pink associated with it. There's also a sweater shop which sells winter coats and sweaters made especially by the nuns here. About noon, we climbed Mount Lang Biang. Well, not climb, because it's pretty steep, so we took a jeep to the top of the mountain. Rising majestically in the heart of Dalat, Lang Biang Mountain stands as an iconic natural landmark and a cherished attraction for travelers. Many of my friends went by car, but luckily my group got to experience the jeep. Finally, we made it to the top of Lang Biang. Do you know the legendary tale of Lang and Biang, a couple from two different ethnic groups who fell in love? You know, it's just like Romeo and Juliet, but Dalat version. Their love was forbidden as two families held resentment towards each other. The couple has no other choice but to live in the mountain until they pass away. The two villagers decided to bury the hatchet and came up with the mountain's name, Lang Biang, to commemorate the lovers. The local believes that this mountain represents an everlasting love between two and making it the symbol of romance and devotion. We had dinner at Limuk Cultural Culinary Restaurant, this place where we had an exquisite dining experience like the natives here, featuring dishes like roasted chicken, bamboo tube cooked rice, duck jerky, and many more. We ate the food by hand, by the way. After a hefty meal, we participate in the Gongjin cultural exchange. We had so much fun in one night, and I was hoping that the moment would last forever. Well, last day, everyone. Every adventure has come to the end. Well, before going back to Saigon, we visited Trúc Lâm Zen Monastery. Trúc Lâm Monastery in Dalat is known for its stunning views of Tueng Lâm Lakes, beautiful architecture, and peaceful atmosphere. It is a religious destination for tourists to meditate and learn more about Buddhist teaching. Standing in front of Trúc Lâm Zen Monastery, tourists can look down to Tueng Lâm Lake with a beautiful pine forest. In front of the main hall, near the entrance of Tueng Lâm Lake, is a Tueng Tam Lake. If you like some peaceful, quiet moments for yourself, you can come here anytime to admire the beauty of nature. That's it. That's the end of our trip. Hi everyone, I'm back from the trip. Here is where I give my opinion, thoughts and feelings about the trip. Overall, the trip was amazing. Like, there's nothing to complain. Like, the places we visited were very beautiful. As the food is undeniably delicious. From this trip, I have learned so many things about my people. And of course, I experienced things that I haven't done before. During the trip, I have met a lot of good people. And of course, I made some new friends who's very nice and friendly to me. And it's kind of sad that this is our last field trip. Like, there won't be another field trip like this in the future. But I had fun. I had a lot of fun. And I would try to cherish every moment that we made during the trip. Lastly, I would like to give thanks to all my teachers who have worked hard to design such a wonderful trip for all of us. And I'd like to thank my friends and my family and everyone for watching my video. Bye-bye.
Hello, I don't know whether he's dead or he's doing his.
I hope there's nothing bad going on with this hotel. Kitty, 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 meow, 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 meow.